We are at the mercy of YouTube. Me, you, everyone. But the difference between you and me is that if something goes wrong on your end, it may just mean that you can't watch a video. Maybe something screws up with your subscription feed. And it is a terrible inconvenience, but it's not affecting you in a deep way. It's not affecting your livelihood. But, unfortunately, when YouTube screws up for us, for content creators, or what seems to be a state of perpetual brokenness, because YouTube is always broken, it can affect our income. My primary income is YouTube. If YouTube screws up, which it did in a very big way today, or at least I realized it's been doing it for like a month, it can cost me money. A pretty good amount of money, and it's very, very upsetting. Let's back up a little bit. A few days ago, someone left me a comment on a video that basically said, "Hey, Steven, I just want to let you know that I didn't get an ad on this video." If you're not familiar, that's how content creators get paid. Whenever you see an ad at the beginning of a video, that person made some amount of money, usually not that much, but some amount of money for that ad playing, which is cool. That is how we live and how we continue to make videos for you. We get paid to do it, so we can do it all the time. Okay, that's not a big deal if you don't get if you're not given an ad, because sometimes you're not given an ad. YouTube's algorithms are weird and crazy, and depending on where you are or what time of day you're watching and all this other bullcrap, you may not be given an ad. So it wasn't too alarming, but I decided to check it anyway. I went to that video and wanted to see if monetization was enabled. Before I go any further, let me show you. So this is this is the behind the scenes. Behold the magic of videos. This is the video manager for Steven Vlog. So as you can see, there's videos. These are the thumbnails, the titles, the upload dates, the thumbnails, etc. And over on this right side, you're going to see that there's a bunch of options. The little blue world means that it's public. The unlocked thing means it's unlisted. The check mark means it has been sent out to subscribers. But the thing we're going to look at is this. By default, videos look like this, which means not monetized. But then, when you monetize them, they turn a little green, and that's good. That means ads are showing, and I'm getting paid. So if we click on a video here, and click edit on this, one of the options we have is monetization. So when we click it, by default, this box is not checked. I want to enable ads before I push the video public to you guys, so when you guys start watching it, I get paid, and I can do this again and continue to make videos. So I click that little box. And when I click that box, these things come up. All of these options come up. And when they come up, they are automatically checked. In fact, it's impossible to uncheck display ads, because by monetizing at all, you enable, like whenever you're watching the video, you have like a little ad over in the corner. That's where the display ad is. So those are enabled by default. You can't turn those off. It's impossible. The overlay ads are the little ads that pop up 10 seconds into the video that you have to click off. That's the overlay. The skippable video ads are just that. They're the ones you can skip after 5 seconds. Non-skippable are the ones that you can't skip. They go on for about 10 or 15 seconds. The before the video is just when the ad break occurs. Generally, they are occurring before the video. In fact, you don't even have any of these options unless the video is at least 10 or 11 minutes long. However, if the video is 10 or 11 minutes long, you get these options. And this is by default checked because you want it to go before the video. You could also have an ad break anywhere you want. There's a thing that lets you let YouTube decide. It's very broken. Don't use it. It just throws them all willy-nilly. It doesn't make any sense. But another option is after the video. You can enable ads to play after the video. You can only do it if you have a video that's at least 10 or 11 minutes long. But we enable them. We enable them on the vlog because they're really not intrusive. They show up when you're already done watching the video. And if you're watching something else in like another tab or doing something else and you let that ad play, it's helpful. It pays the creator. Or, I mean, you could also watch the ad. We assume that you're all watching all of these ads, right? Yes, of course. So it doesn't really hurt you guys in any way because it's happening at the very end. So we enable them. However, I have discovered a bug, which I hope YouTube addresses. When you enable ads, all that crap comes up and is checked. Then, when it comes up, I'm like, after the video, because I also want it to do before and after. I save my changes, and I assume everything is good. Unbeknownst to me, clicking after and hitting save changes, for whatever reason, unchecks all of the boxes. All of them. It doesn't uncheck display ads, because it can't. So what happens is, on my video manager, it appears that the video is monetized. And technically, it is. It's showing you that little tiny ad next to the video. It is not, however, giving you overlay ads or the skippable or non-skippable video ads before or after the video. Now, what is the difference in income between the little tiny ad and the little commercial that plays? I can't tell you, but it's a frickin' lot. It's a whole lot. Like, I can't adequately express, like, we're talking like hundreds times more. You make nothing with these little overlay ads. Or not overlay ads, but the display ads. But they stay there. Okay. So, those things are chilling up there, right? And because of it, it says that the video is monetized. So I'm just like, oh, everything's fine. Well, when this user tipped me off that the video did not play ads, and I checked it, all that stuff was unchecked. After a little searching, I realized that when I clicked after the video, it was turning everything off. So I figured it out, and I fixed the problem, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll make sure that for future uploads I double check this because there's a weird bug going on. But then I got worried. I was like, well, how long has this been going on? So I started going back. Remember, it only affects the videos that are at least 10 minutes, but lately we've had a pretty good amount of videos that are 10 minutes. There's been a lot of discussions. We did like the Nintendo Direct thing, we did the Smash ballot, we've done, obviously, like the Q&As, they are longer. So we did all these videos, and I started realizing that it goes back for over a month. A month. This started happening in late March, which means that every single video that I've released since late March to now, if it was over 10 or 11 minutes, I have made nothing. I mean, I can't say nothing, but like, between all of them, maybe I made $1. Maybe I made $1. Actually, it's unlikely. I'm probably at like around 70 or 80 cents. Yeah, like I said, those display ads, they don't do very well. So that sucks. Really bad. But the thing is, I'm at the mercy of YouTube because that's always worked. It's always worked fine. And now it just stopped working. And it took me a month to catch it. And I caught it. Some of you who are watching may be fellow creators. Maybe you didn't catch it. And you should check, by the way. It's a really weird bug. It's really specific, and I don't know what they changed to make it happen. But it ended up costing me a lot of money. And that sucks. And there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I complained about this a little bit on YouTube or on Twitter earlier, more or less to warn anyone else that may have run into this problem. And someone had said, you should, tell them that they need to pay you back pay or whatever for the views that you got that you didn't get paid for. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that because ads never ran. So there is no money to pay me with. It's just one of those things where it's an unfortunate incident. It sucks, but we have to live with it and move on. I think it's also kind of bad because that came today when I was putting together the vlog about all of our debt and stuff like that. And there was a few other people that pointed out, they're like, man, that really sucks because I just finished watching your vlog about loans and debts and mortgages and stuff, and then you find out that you're missing, X amount of money. And yeah, it's unfortunate. Let this be a lesson to anyone that YouTube is broken. And if you're a content creator, YouTube is not working in your favor. Obviously, they want you to enable ads. It's not like they're trying to screw you up, because when you make money, they make money. In fact, they make more money than you do. They take more than a 50% cut of everything. But it's important to note that crap happens. It really does. And the site is broken all the time, and you've got to keep checking on stuff. And it took me a month to catch this, and that is dumb. Complain about YouTube today. Really. Go wild. Because I have to keep working with this site. It is how I make my living. But that doesn't mean I always like it. And oftentimes, I don't. There's the things that are confusing, they make confusing decisions, and sometimes they do crap like this, which costs me money. If I was a much bigger individual, if I was PewDiePie, this could have cost me a ton of money. I'm also kind of fortunate because I am dividing the channels up to Steven Vlog and Steven Plays. From what I understand, this is only happening on non-networked channels, so Steven Plays was not affected at all. If you are in a network, I don't think you have to worry about this. But if I had just one channel, if Steven Vlog was my primary livelihood, this would have hurt bad. Luckily, it just stings heavily. Anyway, sorry for the rant. I know a lot of you guys come here for positivity. Don't want to bring negativity upon you guys, but I had to get it out there. I was feeling stressed about the situation. I wanted to share it with you guys. Plus, I'm sure you guys have some of some YouTube horror stories of your own. Even if you're just unhappy with some of the design choices they've made, go wild in the comments. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll read some of it and say, "Okay, all right, we should really fix that bug that makes people not get any money." Seems like a problem. All right, thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? And these are the photos that she took. And then Mao did drawings based on the pictures. And they're really good.
You killed me.
Okay, that was a little bit of a fluke. Otherwise, I didn't kill you.
I might kill you right now.
Okay, why don't you not...
Green,
no,
green,
no,
ready,
hey,
ready?